We were pretty much at about, I would say 65%. We are now at 89%.
65% to 89%?
Yes. Yes.
Are you struggling to get leases? Are you looking for the perfect process for your leasing agents and property managers? Well, what if I told you you could double your leases in 60 days? My Leasing University boot camps may be exactly what you and your team of leasing agents and property managers need.
The training program that we had today, where you're coming in and helping my people, you know, it's giving us tenant retention. It's giving us happier offices. It's giving us happier employees, and it's making a different vibe in our communities. Our service has just gone to a different level, and because of that level of service, our tenant retention is better. We're way better at getting people through a process to rent an apartment versus before just throwing stuff up against the wall, so to speak, and hoping it sticks.
Terrific. And this is your third training boot camp live event? Second one.
Yep.
Okay. How are things going? What are some of the techniques that are helping you?
Things are great. You know, I love the energy that's you put into these trainings, and actually implementing them into our day-to-day activities have been great, increasing sales and prospects all across the board.
Who am I here with?
Allison Mason.
Allison, tell us a little bit about the property that you work at.
I manage Gallery 400 apartment. I think coming here, just your vibes are very like positive and upbeat, so it kind of gives it all to us, and then it gives us like a different outlook, because my property is one where things happen, and so it could bring you down if you don't think of it in a better way or look at the bigger picture or the flip side of it. So I've really learned to take the agreements aspect and just agree with the things that are going on, and it's helped me because I don't have to find an excuse. I don't have to do anything, and then I can just let them know, and then they feel like I'm being empathetic, like we're coming from the same place, and then they give me time to get stuff done.
And you're not having to discount as much now, right?
I am not.
I heard you're not even discounting at all, really.
Barely. I mean, I'll use our 1 month free if I have to, but I'm not doing it. I have a few leases that I just didn't even say anything, they didn't ask, and we got it.
And what are some of the things that you guys do every day that helps?
Our goal sheets, we complete our goal sheets every day. We set pretty much goals for ourselves of what we're going to do for the day, and we actually achieve them.
And follow-ups.
Yes, consistency.
You make the calls and you check them off on the follow-ups, and I know you've had a lot of success even following up with current residents, correct?
Yes.
And I know you've kind of gone, even just being here for 6 months, I know the company really looks to you now as somebody that not only can help out at a property, but they can come to other properties and fill in.
Yeah.
One of the things that I think is your trademark is your attitude and your personality and your ability to service those residents. Are there any techniques from the boot camp that have helped you kind of be that go-to rock star?
Sure. I mean, you know, dealing with objections in a positive way, you know, accepting and understanding where residents and prospects are coming from with their objections has been amazing, actually, just across the board.
Can you tell everybody kind of the story of how you turned your community around?
The practice techniques from Matt Easton.
Yeah, we just basically listened to him and practiced, and the outcome was success.
Or it used to be, hey, you know, show a person a 2-bedroom, show them this 2-bedroom, show them this 2-bedroom until they finally choose one. We're much better now at honing in on what their needs are and making sure that the unit fits those needs and showing a particular unit, and then honing in on what the one thing is from them making a decision. And dealing with that one issue and quantifying it to where we get a lease close.
Matt Easton.
Perfect.
Just listen to him.
Thanks, everybody.
Are you ready to double your leases in 60 days? I'm Matt Easton, and I'll help you build a world-class property management team that wins your community's leases in less time with half the work. Learn elite leasing techniques, marketing strategies, and resident retention tools. Having a world-class system that delivers predictable leases, renewals, referrals, and positive property reviews is a fantasy that most portfolios, property managers, and leasing agents only dream of. If you've begun to think it's not possible for your communities to achieve the highest levels of daily motivation and property staff engagement, think again. If you've thought that you can't implement a system for signing leases and retaining residents with complete efficiency, think again. If you don't think you can hit your occupancy targets at every one of your communities ahead of schedule and under budget, think again. Not only is it possible, but I can get you there with a Leasing University boot camp. While operating with complete leasing and resident retention perfection may be the target for the elite, other properties struggle with simple day-to-day challenges that, if resolved, could create a substantial impact in their ability to lease apartments and increase rents. Do any of these sound familiar to you? How do I set goals and plan my day on property? How do I answer calls to the leasing office in a specific way that drives 250% more leases? How do I tour the property and show units in the most effective and efficient way to get the lease signed? How do I handle every single objection that a renter can throw at me? How do I close the lease using a simple and repeatable approach that works just about every single time? How do I flood my community with positive online reviews from residents? How do I master resident referrals and lease renewals? How can I fill a pipeline with an endless supply of hot, qualified prospects looking to sign a lease at my apartment community? How do I stay on top of my game and accelerate my career in property management? The answers to these questions elude most property management professionals their entire career, until now. I'm Matt Easton, and I've helped everyone from individual property managers to the largest REITs build, implement, and execute leasing processes that deliver leases with predictable, record-breaking results. If you want to know more about Multifamily Traffic's Leasing University boot camps, call our offices today at 888-683-5885. I'm going to help you be positive, get motivated, get leases, and achieve all of your career goals in property management.